Hello, the Scammer Hunter exposes scammers. Welcome to my next short video tutorial on exposing scammers. And I want to talk about basically how the scammers run their script and the different steps they go through to scam you. And it'll show you how they work and you know what to look for if they try it on you, because they call people every day, they email people, and they want you to go through these steps so they can scam you. So the next slide will show you the steps, and then we'll go through a quick scam of how they run it. The way scammers run their script. Well, the first step is they want to get access to your computer, and then they tell you that they log into your bank account so they can do their work, make the transfer, give you a refund. And then what they'll do is they'll change the HTML code of the site itself to make it look like they gave you too much money. And then they'll block out your screen while they're doing it so you can't see. And when they want you to get gift cards, Google cards, Amazon cards, whatever, to pay them the overage. And then you just give them the number of the card, and then they take it, and you can't trace it. And they want to do the process as quickly as they can before you realize something's wrong here, because they actually want you to go out and buy the Google gift cards and try and scare you, make you nervous so you don't get in trouble. And sounds ridiculous, but people get scammed every day from this. And these scammers take tens of millions of dollars every year from people just by doing this alone. So go on to the next slide. Okay, the scammer will tell you they need to get remote access to your PC using software like TeamViewer, AnyDesk, Remote PC, or GoToMyPC. And what they'll do is mainly AnyDesk is the main one, and then they'll tell you to download TeamViewer also. TeamViewer is used as an option to block your screen out. So they'll block your screen out while they're changing the HTML on your bank's website page and stealing your files, because they'll be copying your files and downloading them. They can pretty much do whatever they want if you let them into your computer. And they'll AnyDesk, they want you to download it, and then they want you to give them, you sign up for an account, and then they want you to give them a PIN number so they can use that PIN to log into your PC, and then they can pretty much do whatever they want once they get in. So something you never want to do, but that's how they run the scam. Okay, the scammer will tell you to go to their website, download the remote desktop softwares, AnyDesk and TeamViewer. And once you do that, and they'll tell you to log in to both softwares, and then mainly AnyDesk, and then they'll ask you for your secret PIN number that you should get when you sign up for AnyDesk. And then they can use that PIN number to connect to your computer remotely. And like I said, they can have free reign to do whatever they want. They can copy your files, anything, identity on it. They'll just copy everything, your whole hard drive, and then whatever they can use, they'll take. And they can actually implant a file in there so they can connect to your computer anytime you're online. You won't even know they're in there. Anytime they feel like it, they can connect, and you won't even know it. As long as that software is on your computer, they can connect. So if you do get caught in this, then you want to remove that software immediately. It's the first thing you do is shut your computer down and then remove that software off your computer so they can't get access anymore. And then, run a virus scan through your system to make sure that they don't have anything hidden in there. That's the best thing to do. Okay, now what they'll do is once they get access to your computer, they want you to log into your bank account, and, and then they can steal your username and password. And what they'll do is they'll tell you how much do you have in your account. You tell them, and then they'll say, okay, we're gonna do a transfer now. I'm gonna transfer the refund that you owed. Say you Norton description, prescription, something that or you overpaid for something. I mean, they'll think of something like that. Usually your virus protection has expired, so they owe you $299 or $499, something like that. And they're going to transfer it back into your account. And what they'll do is they'll use TeamViewer and they'll block your screen out so you can't see. And then what they'll do is they'll left click on their mouse and they'll open up another window on the left side of your screen, which is the HTML. They'll highlight an area where your bank account information is, where the amount is, and they'll go to, because each website is made with HTML code and they have div tags. They can go in the code, they can go in between those div tags and change the code that's there, whatever's written. They can just change the number, add another number, so they'll make it look like instead of $499, they give you $4,999, something like that. So they'll say, and then they'll tell you that's how they fool you, and then they don't want to touch the screen anymore because if you refresh it, then it'll go back to normal. So they'll close the HTML box out, tell you they'll drop TeamViewer, give you a view of your screen back, and tell you that they made a mistake. And then, they might tell you to look at it first, and then they say, oh no, we made a mistake. Okay, so you have to pay us this money back, and that's when they get into the whole gift card thing. Now the next two screens, I took a screenshot of the original website of a bank, just a random bank, U.S. bank, and then I made a change with the HTML, and I took a screenshot of that. And you can see how easy it is. It only took me a minute. So I'll run through these next two slides, and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, now this is the original screenshot of the U.S. Bank website. You see the tags and everything that's here. And this is the HTML of this div tag. This is the code. It's hard to see, but it's a div tag, and it pertains to a section of the bank. Now what I did was I clicked on this, and then a div tag highlighted over here, and then I changed this wording right here on this tag. This is a button to a hyperlink. If you click on it, it'll take you to another page and start the sign up process for the bank. It only took me, like I said, a minute. Anybody who knows code can do this real easy and change anything. They can change the color or anything, but it's just something, mainly it's just, like I said, the amounts of in your account is what they're going to change. And then the next slide, this is, it says get scammed. I changed that. So I changed that, but it's something that you may not notice. But I mean, it just shows you how easy it is. I could have, obviously once you log into your account, I'll change the amount in your account, but it just, like I said, only takes a minute, and that's what that's why they block the screen out, so you can't see what they're doing. And in the meantime, in the background, they're going to be downloading your files from your hard drive, copying everything while you're distracted by this. That's why you never want to let anybody remote access to your computer, because they don't. Okay. Okay, now this is the image after I manipulated the HTML. See where it says on the white button there, it says get scammed. I changed that. I typed that in for get started to get scammed. And in the HTML on the left is where I changed it. So it took me a minute, and without refreshing the screen, that's just how easy it is to make a change. And you can change the color of the button or whatever, but the only thing they're going to change is the amount, something subtle. They're not going to do anything big because you'll notice it, but you can just see how easy it is. to change the code. So that's what they do. Okay. I see you saw the first image of the screenshot of the website, US Bank, and the HTML panel is open simply by left-clicking your mouse. Scammers do this. It only takes a minute, like I said. Change the amounts in your account. Look like they gave you too much. And you just find the div tag that's highlighted. Once you click on the side, the div tag will highlight, and then they just go in there and change what's between the div tags. And it's really easy. And that's why they block the screen, like I said, so you can't see what they're doing. Most people don't know about, coding websites, so they use that for their advantage. Okay, the scammer will have you download AnyDesk to connect to your PC, then download TeamViewer, which has a blackout screen function. We talked about it earlier. TeamViewer, like I said, has that blackout screen function. That's why they use it. And then, like I said, they'll go to work, change the HTML, download your files, copy your files, and you won't even know it. It usually only takes a couple of minutes, and they'll tell you that they have to do that because for some reason try and fool you. Yeah, but they need both of these softwares to work together so they can do their deeds. The final stage, the most important, is to tell the victim they overpaid and you have to return the extra money. So what they'll do is they'll say, okay, you have a Walmart, Target, or Walgreens near you. You can buy some Google cards, Amazon cards, Apple cards, say a $500 balance or $1,000 balance, whatever. Probably 500, less suspicious. With the amount of money that they'll say, okay, we gave you 4, you subtract the 5, we owe you, so give us $3,500. And the idea is that they're untraceable, and then the scammer gets away scot-free with your money, because all they need is to have you scratch the back of the cards and give them the codes, even over the phone, or send them pictures of it. I mean, that's all they really need, and then they're gone, and you never hear from them again, and they take all your money, just as easy as that. Anybody who's used Google Play cards know it's. I've done it. Use the enter the code. You want to buy something or add money to your account, and it only takes a minute. It's done, instantaneously, and then the money's gone. So, I mean, anybody legit will never ask you to pay with Google gift cards, especially a government agency. And these criminals target the elderly for the most part, uh, because they figure most elderly people don't know, aren't tech savvy, and aren't aware of these scams. So if you have elderly parents or grandparents, uh, talk to them about these scams and what to look for, and so they never become a victim. So I suppose these scams work because there are many people who fall for them each day. Scammers steal well over $100 million each year, and the local authorities in their country will most likely never catch them. Never pay anyone with gift cards or Amazon cards or over the phone unless it's someone you know, like a family member or whoever. Unless it's obviously someone that you know who they are for sure. Never somebody you don't know, like one of these strangers. And the scammers, that's just how they train to talk to you and to try to hook you, so you'll be worried, have anxiety, like most people would when they get a call like this. They'll be caught off guard and think, oh, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get my credit ruined or anything like that. So, and there's different forms of the scams. They'll use them for different variations, but it's the main goal is to get those Google gift cards. So please don't fall for that, and that's why I do this channel. I'm just starting out, so my content will get better. Right now I use PowerPoint and do PowerPoint presentations until I can. It's hard to get live calls because I don't have I call the numbers and they're always busy, or they never answer. So But I'll do live calls whenever I can get some numbers at work. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like bell. Thank you.